Hey y'all, it's Blossom. I just wanted to come on here and talk about how my fast has been going and just me getting more in tune with God, more in tune with my self-love and my self-worth, and everything like that. Like I said in my last video, if you don't know, it takes about 10,000 hours to become a master at something. And some of those hours I need to do the work on myself. Blossoming, which is what I do, I blossom. And blossoming is a never-ending thing, but just putting in those extra hours to solely just work on yourself is it's just gonna make you just bloom. You know what I'm saying? So one thing I want to talk about that I kind of like connected with over my fast is this feelings calendar, right? And this feelings calendar, which somebody who is just so amazing introduced this to me. She actually sent me a picture of her feelings calendar, but she's an artist, so she, like, for this month she drew a leaf, and in every leaf she like made lines, 31 lines, like, and in those lines she would track her feelings, and then at the end it would be something very beautiful, like artsy, like a whole leaf colored, or like, and then another month she did like honeycombs. It was really beautiful. But this is my feelings calendar, and I just thought when she showed me this, I'm like, that is really beautiful that you care about your feelings to the extent that you're keeping track of them every single day. You're keeping track of how you felt, you're keeping track of your emotions, you're keeping track of how you were that day, every single day. And I'm like, wow, like, that is blossoming. Like, you are blossoming. You are caring about yourself enough to track your feelings down every day. I'm like, I definitely want to adopt that. So that's what I did. And this is my feelings calendar. So you got joyful, angry, sad, anxious, fearful, okay, annoyed, bad, and good. Those were like my colors. And on the 5th and of this month was a really, really, really hard day for me. I got my phone hacked. I got into a car accident. It was just crazy. Like, I was not in the best headspace at all. Oh, pause. I just want to say that I made this hat. It says Max Daddy Bree. I splattered, colored some paint, and I painted the top of this. And later today, I want to add some buttons to this as well, just to customize some more. I tried to iron this back on, and it's like bleached and everything, but I splattered the colors and everything. Okay, that's all I want to say. I was just really, really doing my little, I was really having fun with this. Okay. But what I was saying is the 5th was a really bad day, and my feelings on the 5th, I said it was bad. I said I was anxious and fearful. I was annoyed, and I was also happy / joyful this day too, because I was having such a rough day. Somebody, like, my beautiful, beautiful, beautiful people that I adore came to pull up on me and just, you know, just be there, take me out, and just, I really appreciate that. So that's where my joy came from, and this is how I track my feelings every day. The past 3 days, I just been feeling okay. Yesterday, I felt good and okay. So I thought this was really, really, really amazing and really sexy, and just that's some real blossoming stuff right there. It was really beautiful. But also within my fast, I've been journaling. So this is my journal, and you know, just been journaling. I have my hustle journal as well. So in this journal, you know, I just write down things I just want to hustle at. Like this one says, no music while working out, read, start 15 minutes, pray, be grateful, study, look in the mirror, talk, give yourself some affection, practice self-motivation, remind yourself that you deserve better and you won't settle for less. So that's like my hustle journal. Like, yeah, we in there. And then you have my affirmation. Today I affirm, just, you know, just affirmations and everything. And you know, my 4 agreements, my Warrior Goddess training book, which is a self workbook. It's an amazing book. It's just really amazing. Like, ground your being in, free from your past. It's just really amazing. Choose your path. Warrior Goddess training. It's just such an amazing book. So that's what I've been doing within my fast. and, you know, most importantly, getting more in tune with God. Within all these things that's been happening, I've been getting a lot more in tune with God. And before all this, the reason why I took out my first likes is because I felt that I was going to be going through a transition. And the transition is definitely here. The people that, you know, decided to leave my life, and the people who I really adored, I was like devastated. The things that was happening, me going back to school, being in this pandemic, all these things. And I'm like, damn, like I was just like hurt with some of the people who, you know, decided to leave my life or whatever. But it was so crazy because, you know, and it was so crazy because me and the friend who actually introduced this to me, we were talking about like how, you know, we just be wanting a star, and God blesses us with the world, or we end up getting the world. For me, like, I just be wanting a star, but God ends up blessing me with the world. Like, and what I mean by this is, you know, and I get everything most of the time that I pray for. Like, I prayed that, God, if nobody's adding value to my life, I said, God, if nobody's adding value to my life, if nobody has my best interest, I do not want them here. I said, please take them out of my life. And that's exactly what God did. And I was like, yo, whoa. Whoa. And you know what I'm saying? That's what God did. But the thing that I love and I appreciate, even though it's really hard to, because when you really love something, it's like, damn, you don't want that thing to go. But the thing that I admire about God is what God takes away that's not supposed to be there, God replaces that double fold. Like, the people that God took away from my life and the people that God inserted into my life, oh my, first of all, like the value that these people have and how much they've taught me within, like, it's just been crazy. And I'm like, dang, like and I'm still upset. I ain't even gonna fake. I'm still upset about, you know, certain people that decided to leave, or certain people that's not here no more, you know what I'm saying? But the blessings that I got in return within those people being taken away or leaving or whatever, it was like they weren't adding up to my blossoming, my purpose at that time, and how God just replaced that double fold. I mean like crazy. I've never grown this much. I've never had this much confidence. I've never just been so in tune with God and myself. And I'm gonna be honest, it's been times where I was mad at God. I'm sitting there like, really? I'm like, really, God? I'm like, really? Like, why? For what? And like, this is the things that I used to be saying. But ultimately, you know, when people decide to leave, or when things aren't in your life anymore, whether that might be a job, a relationship, friends, whatever it may be, most of the time it's for a good cause, or it's to teach you something, and a lot of times we attract what we are, and in those spaces who I grew out of that, so I was no longer attracting those people because I was blossoming so like significantly. And like, you know what I'm saying, this fast has just been amazing. You know, I don't know if I mentioned this, but I've been fasting off of my personal social media, meaning Instagram, Snapchat, just putting all those hours that I would spend on there into myself and into God, and just working on me. Into, like, in my last video, I told you I've been working on this Rubik's Cube. I just been doing things I wouldn't normally do, putting myself out there, just talking to people, speaking life into people, making eye contact. One thing I struggled with the most was eye contact, and something else that I used to struggle with before, you know, I met somebody that I really adored and everything like that, was affection. So now I'm really hands-on and affectionate now, you know what I'm saying? Like, even the people that's in my life now, they're so affectionate, they're so just loving, like hugs, like embrace. And that's something that I've just been growing through within my fast. And just, I have, within this time that I've taken, I've just have so many things. And this is not even half of it, but I just want to share this so far. This is pushing 10 minutes, so I'm gonna save this and upload it and everything like that. But that's pretty much it, y'all, for now, because I don't want to make this too long. I don't edit none of my videos. This is raw, uncut. This is all the way through, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, that's pretty much what I want to say. And if nobody has told you today, you are enough, you are strong, you matter, and you have to keep going because you have to blossom before you bloom. So stay blooming, stay blossoming. Blossom outie.